Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Mike here with Believe, Achieve, Succeed, and today is Sunday, March the 22nd, 2020. I want to start off the video right off the bat by saying I do not own the rights to the music you hear in the background. So got to do that CYA. So today is going to be the start of a 6-part video series. And it's from a quote from a gentleman named Zig Ziglar, who's a big, huge motivational speaker and author back in the 70s and early 80s. And the quote is, "The cornerstones to a balanced success is honesty, character, integrity, faith, love, and loyalty." So we're going to break each of those down in 6 different videos. So the first cornerstone to a balanced success is honesty. And what that means when you're on the path to success is several things. First, you want to be honest with yourself, right? You want to be true to yourself, true to your ideals and your principles. Meaning, part of it means to don't fake the funk, don't pretend to be someone you're not, to gain that success, because it's a false success. Yeah, you may have been successful, but you did it under false pretenses. So always be as real as you can. There's a saying out there that everyone says, I keep it 100, right? So meaning I keep it 100% honest. Let's face it and let's be really real. This is me showing my honesty. I say I keep it 97. Why? Because we've all been dishonest at some point in our lives, even if it was when we were little kids, or we exaggerate sometimes, or we stretch the truth sometimes, not intentionally and not to be harmful or to be dishonest or anything like that. But, it happens. It happens, especially if we're trying to get the point across, or we're trying to be ultra funny or make a point, So I like to keep it 97. And so being honest to yourself means, 1, staying real. Be sincere and authentic when you are on your path to success. Let people see the real you. Because when people see the real you and you're honest about it, it builds your reputation. It builds your status, right? When you're out there faking the funk and you're being pretending, and you're being fake and you're pretending to be something you're not, to impress people or to get into the right circles, to gain that social status or to gain that success, it's a falsehood. It's fake and false pretenses. Are you really successful? Or is the person you made up successful? Think about that. 2, be honest with yourself again, but with your abilities. Be honest and recognize what you can and can't do. Recognize those strengths and those weaknesses. Okay? Keep those strengths and always make sure that they stay strong, and develop those weaknesses into strength. And always be honest. If you for sure can't do something, even if you really, really tried, it's beyond the scope of your talent and your skills, and it's going to be difficult or dangerous for you to learn, be honest and don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I like to tell people there's nothing that blind people can't do. We can do everything that sighted people can do, with the exception of driving legally. But when people say skydiving, okay, cool, we could do that. The one thing I say I would never do as a blind guy is bungee jump. You right. I'm honest enough to know I'm not bungee jumping. That's a heck to the no, right? But I wouldn't do it to gain success or to gain popularity. It's just something I'm not going to go against that. So those 2 things, to be honest with yourself. Also, be honest with the people you're working with. Your coworkers, your supervisors, friends, family, anybody that you're trying to include in your path to success. Be honest. And being honest doesn't mean being overly aggressive or rude. Like I said in the previous video, when you're trying to be honest, you're trying to be blunt. There's a fine line between being blunt and honest and being a jerk. Excuse me. And so you got to be honest with people, okay? Be constructive with your criticisms. Be honest with people if you know they're not going to be influential or positive or good for you on your path to success, you need to be honest with yourself and be honest with that person and cut that friendship loose, or keep that friendship. But if they're not going to be an impact in your success, keep them separate. Learn how to compartmentalize that. Okay? You got to do that. Always be honest, right? Be honest with your work. If you're a writer or you're an artist or whatever you're doing, college student, be honest with your work. We are our worst critics. We are always going to be our worst critics. Don't put yourself down, but be honest. You know, if something's not going right and you don't like it, be honest enough with yourself to change it. If something's going good, but it's in a way you don't want it to be, like it's someone else that's manipulating the system, or someone else who's being controversial, but it's impacting you in a positive way, be honest enough to let it go and walk away from that situation. Your success does not need to have any type of contamination from anybody, whether it's manipulation, whether it's people who are conniving, whether it's people who are using others, whatever it may be, to help push you. They may be thinking that they're doing the right thing, but if it's not the right thing, you got to walk away from it. Honesty is the best policy. That's been a saying that's been around for decades, years and years and years. Honesty is the best policy. You got to be as honest and as real as you can every day and every moment in your life to be the best you that you can be, right? How can you set yourself up with a team of people to help you with your success, or a team of people that you know is going to be your support system, if you can't be honest? Because the minute you start to be dishonest, the structural integrity of those relationships and the structural integrity of your personality and your credibility becomes damaged. And it is very difficult to repair that damage. I'm not saying that it can't be repaired, but it is very difficult because you've lost the people's trust. You've lost their confidence in you. So you got to be honest. Remember that. Always stay honest. Stay as real as you can. Stay true to yourself, your beliefs, your convictions. Be honest when you're dealing with other people on your way to success. Take the criticisms that you want to give people and be constructive and honest, but do it with compassion. Do it with a heart. Don't be a jerk, but stay honest and stay real. That's the message for today, you guys. So I just want to encourage everybody to go on ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button if you want to be notified when these videos are posted. Also like it and share it. Tell your friends about it, because together we can believe, achieve, and succeed in our lives as a team and as a network of people who are out there being positive and motivated all day, every day. So stay focused, stay positive, stay motivated, and remember, we're a team. I love you always, and I'm here for you guys. And remember to put the comments below if you want anything, if you have any topic you want me to talk about, and we'll talk about it. All right, and it could be anything that has to do with positivity, motivation, even if it's just something kind of personal or geeky. If you want to talk about favorite books or favorite movies or music, we could do anything on this channel as long as it's motivational, it's positive, and it makes a difference. So until tomorrow, you guys, again, I love you. Stay safe out there and always stay positive and focused.